Mr. Villager, you are cruising for a bruising for my hoe.
What the hell?
Okay, I'm carrying this.
This shit writes itself.
Shit.
Holy
I
shit.
wasn't ready for that and I was swallowing coke.
Cruising for a bruising for my hoe. What the hell?
Mr. Village, it was the monotone, Mr. Villager. You're cruising for bruising. Fuck.
Can I ride majestically
Maybe.
on the back of a Pichu?
Maybe the Pichu is actually
the
a flying
audio.
rat.
A flying rat.
The audio is so bad.
You know, let's not call Drama's girlfriend a flying rat, okay?
Well, you know,
Well,
probably not.
it's a
but-
flying rat! It's a flying rat!
Ow. Why was I so loud?
Oh no,
Why was I so loud?
standing
I
next to the
had
fire
no
pit, it feels
needs,
great.
and then I'm so quiet. Oh, this is Stardew Valley, that's why.
Too.
I'm always looping him up.
I've already given him two
I was
of his
hoping you'd
favorite
come by
things.
sometime. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I wanted to say sorry for misunderstanding you at first. Most people don't treat me well, so I've learned to be cautious. But you've been uncommonly nice to me. You're a unique person, and I consider you a good friend.
Good friend. Is he gonna make it go one step further? Fucking Linus.
He's not a
I'm coming.
dateable. Hey, I want
Ah.
to show you something. Come inside my tent.
Oh my. Yeah, he's taking it one step further.
You just run in on the cutscene. Is it not going to show Minecraft? Show Minecraft. There it is. I was about to say, I know I have it set up properly. Woo! Good morning, good morning, good morning. You could probably hear me talking over those clips because I didn't realize. Oh, there's coal right there. That's nice. Why do I always start right next to a crevasse? Oh, let's do the basics of Minecraft and punch a tree. We're starting a brand new world. Like, I just want a vibe world. I wanted a vibe world. I wanted to play Vault Hunters, but that was, apparently too much for my computer. Once we get a better computer, we'll consider going for that, that Vault Hunter status. It looks like a fun game. I'll just take that time to really learn how to play, because it is a lot to learn to play that game. It seems like it's a lot of mods and a lot of figuring stuff out. Let's just leave that there for a second. No, we can bring it with us. I don't want to have to cross back over if I don't have to. So good morning, everybody. This is earlier than normal for me. I don't normally wake up. Just period. How's everyone's morning going? Hopefully everybody's fine. I'm just gonna dig into this wall, get stone, and get to that coal. Where'd that stone go? Hello? You went all the way down here? You're a tryhard. That's fine. We can deal with tryhards. Whoops. Okay. We got a little bit of stone there. I want the coal more than anything. Excuse me. How's everyone doing this morning? We're not gonna get the copper. Excuse me. The pocket space just isn't worth it right now. I only have 6 pieces of cobblestone. I'm probably gonna need more than that. Let's just be real. Oh man, but yeah, I'm normally not up this early. This is a abnormal thing for me. So, you know, we definitely have a big cup of coffee next to us. Hope everyone has their coffee, because dear God, it's necessary. If you are awake at this hour, it is necessary. I know it's like a normal weekday and all that, but yeah, no. I'm not dealing with this morning thing very well. Where was that other coal? Over here. I'm just not a morning person typically. I also work a job that's like till 10 p.m. So that could probably be why, but you know. Let's go ahead and get these basics out of the way. We need to collect a bunch of stuff. We need to find a nice location for a house. That's always what I love about like starting a Minecraft world is finding a new location and just starting to build a house, getting things settled. I was thinking of doing my Minecraft challenge world here this morning, but I was not awake enough for that. I needed like a chill vibes kind of world for today. Let me scroll that down, make sure you guys can hear things okay. Is the volume too low? Is it okay? I hope it's okay. It'll be fine for now. We're not doing anything crazy like fighting the dragon yet. Although knowing me, that'll probably come sooner rather than later. We got 23. I know there's like coal down there and stuff like that, but if we found iron, that would be totally different, but I'm not going to drown myself to find iron and all. Let's get all that up there. And I do want a couple more sticks. We're going to want a sword for sure. We're going to want an axe for sure. And I'll just go ahead and make like the basic tool set. We'll wait on that one. Getting an upgrade. There we go. Oh look, donkeys like right off the bat. And lava. Hello, lava. How are you doing? I do want to get that sugar cane over there. Oh, there's sugar cane over here. I'll just grab this. We'll grab more as we go. Food is also something we should think about. Should we boat? Or should we walk? Let's see how far this beach kind of swings around. Or if we see any boats or anything like that in the water. That'd be interesting. Hello, sheep. I don't know what you're talking about. Totally not killing these guys. Look away. Hello, cow. I'm actually going to kill you as well. Mostly for leather, which I did not just get, but that's okay. I also need the food. And in an area like this that I don't think I'm going to stay in, I would rather kill the animals than wait until we find a spot that we're going to stay in and then kill all those and yada yada. Yeah, I think our best bet's going to be to boat. We're definitely going to grab all this sugarcane. If I can get like a stack of sugarcane before finding a base, that would be cool. First off, I always carry 2 crafting tables just so I have a placeholder. Don't at me. It's just my lazy way of not having to move things back. Do I have... wait, I do have zoom. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure what kind of things I had on here. I'm playing on my profile, the drop-down tab that has like everything for the server that I'm in. So I should have everything like this, and then what is the... Aha. The camera pull away. The dramatic zoom. The dramatic pull away camera. We're definitely going to have to cook some of that food for nighttime. What is that? Is that just bad rock loading? No? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. We're going to continue kind of go in this direction. I think this would be considered north. North-ish. It's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Because I have it on 8%. Let's turn it up to 13. See how loud that is. Whoop! Don't get out of the boat. We'll see how loud that is. Ooh, dark oak. Okay. If nothing else, I want saplings. If nothing else, I want saplings. I love dark oak. It's one of my favorite oaks, or favorite oaks, favorite wood in the game, by far. We'll hoof it around a little bit. We also got some azalea. I wish this was a different wood type. Like, you can grow azalea trees. You kind of can, but you really can't. Let's find a dark oak that's, like, not super attached to its life. These two would be good. Get a little bit of wood in the process. We want these saplings. But dark oak is just a pretty wood. Surprisingly, don't like spruce that much. I'm not a huge spruce person, I should say. But dark oak accents in a house. Love it. Yeah, I'm gonna need a second axe, aren't I? Probably. Hi, Nord. Good morning. Oh shit, I never text Matt back. I just realized that. I was so busy the past couple days. Like, when you guys were texting us and I was at work, I was in like 6 meetings. No lie. And I don't go to meetings. But I had like so many that day. I'm downloading Baldur's Gate 3 as soon as Mike gets home at like 11 o'clock. Because I'm having space issues. That is a big game, dude. But I am downloading it long before we play today. Because we have to go over to the car dealership later, before we play. Because we have to get a loaner car. Fun. Because they can't fix our fucking car even though they've had it for a month. Yay. So yeah. We'll definitely have it downloaded long before we try to play. Don't worry. I might have to dig a hole and just sleep in there. I have a bed, or I have the ability to make a bed, rather. Yeah, it looks like bury yourself in a hole time. So we'll just go right here. And we're gonna make a couple torches. Whoops, that's not how you place a torch. And then we will just kind of plug this back up with dirt. As such. I am going to take this time to kind of cook the food that I have. I am going to make a furnace. Food. Let's put that in there because we have 8 and that'll perfectly cook it. I'm also just going to go ahead, turn all that. He was more concerned about it than me. I was just being goofy. Fair enough. I don't think he's a concerned person, when it comes to that, but I do think that we have had that issue in the past, so he is needing to feel like he needs to remind, which is oop, that's a hole. That's a hole. That's a hole. We need to patch that. But no, don't worry. We're gonna have it done. Just haven't had the chance yet. It's on my to-do list for the morning time, and I know that you guys won't be ready before morning, or before evening, so not to worry. Not to worry. Good morning. You needed coffee. Those are still kinda... Are you gonna let me have that? No? That's a stick. I don't really care about the stick. But I do care about that. That. And this when it's done. But not to worry, we will have it downloaded in time. Thank you. Any others that want to drop for me? I see some sticks up there. I have 10. I'm not super concerned about getting the rest. Okay, let's go this way. I think this is the same way we're going, but that's okay. Do you have your morning tea? Do you drink coffee? You don't drink coffee. You're a tea drinker. I love coffee. Although I do need to drink more tea. Tea's so good for you. Oop, that's a creeper. That's not good for you. Okay, game. Catch up. We're just gonna kind of go deeper into the oak forest, dark oak forest, which I know is bad. Dark oak can hide a lot of things. Where'd that other bovine go? There you are. Come here, buddy. Oh, I can't wait to build a new computer. Dark oak always takes like a hit on my computer. We don't kill pigs. This is a no pig killing game. Protein drink in the morning, tea in the afternoon. Fair enough. Fair enough. That sounds delicious. What's your favorite tea? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I love Earl Grey. I'm a true English person. I love Earl Grey. I also like the fun flavor ones. I got like a box of 50 flavors, and it was 100 tea packs, 50 flavors, and it just had like the wonky flavors. Oh my god, they're so good. I need to drink more of those. I normally drink tea when I'm sick. I need to drink tea when I'm just not sick. Just for the fact that I can enjoy a cup of tea. Ooh, pumpkins. We'll definitely take some of those. I am fancy like that. I go to the tea lounge. Ooh, I need to find it. I wish Mike liked tea. That is like, if you want one red flag for him, he doesn't like tea. He's not a tea drinker. It's one of those things where it's like, guess you gotta have one flaw. He just doesn't like it. I mean, you can't fault him for not liking something. Although, he did try some of my tea, and he liked some of it. Like, he didn't mind it. He would drink it if it was, like, offered to him or given to him. But he wouldn't, like, go searching for it kind of deal. You don't have a favorite. Everyone has a favorite. Oh, this is a dangerous game. Playing monkey on top of the trees. I need to play Pixelmon again. That was a fun game. Okay. One thing I am going to do... I'm gonna drop this down to like 6 chunks, because we don't need to see that far. Help rendering a little bit more. There's a lot of trees for this this little computer to be rendering. Sometimes it has an issue, sometimes it just doesn't. Everyone says Minecraft can run on a potato. That potato has to be pretty powerful. That's a powerful potato. So we do have a birch forest here. We need to keep an eye out for colorful things. I will kill these chickens. I said I will. Excuse me, sir. The type of tea I get is based on how much caffeine I need. That is 100% fair. When I actually own a house, I'm totally growing tea. Like chamomile, and then I'm gonna smoke my own tea. I think that would be fun. I've looked into it a little bit. I've done some research on it, on what you need to do to get different flavor profiles and all. It looks fun. I just think it would be interesting. I can't grow plants very well, so we'll see how it goes, but... Okay. Chicken slaughtered. Check. I will take a rose or two. I can't wait for freaking bundles to be a thing. I should have added those in. It's like an experimental thing they have on the side. I should have added them in if I was smart. I keep telling myself I'll start a world with one of them. But at the same time, I don't want to risk my world being corrupted because of a weird experimental thing, which can happen, apparently. There's a lot of pigs over here. I need so much more coffee. I'm sitting over here sipping it when I need to be, like, chugging it. We woke up at, like... I woke up at 6:30. He woke up at 7. I always wake up earlier than the alarm. Not always. Most of the time. Sheep. He had a test today, so that's where he is. He has testing to do. Because he's going far in his schooling. He's going for his ground instructor license today. Meaning that he doesn't have to be in a plane to teach somebody. Then he will be going for the one where you can be in a plane to teach somebody. So that'll be cool. Yeah. Yeah. I understand that face, Nord. Don't worry. I know it's one of those things where it's like, if you're not in this world... Oh, you have a child. I'll leave you alone. If you're not in that world, like, listening to all that stuff is so confused. I'm confused. The only reason I'm in the world is because of Mike and my job. I can't even say that I'm in that world because of my job. Because that world is totally different from the world that I work in. It's all different. Aviation is split into so many different categories, and it's kind of low-key annoying. Because everyone is an expert on different things. And then when you're the one that's like the main face and just talking to everybody, you have to be an expert on a little bit of everything. All of the time. Let me through. Thank you. Because every pilot wants to talk about something completely different. Uh-oh. I just got tree blocked. That was nice. What license do I need to do Hoppy Hops? To do Hoppy Hops? Are you talking in a plane or on a pogo stick? That makes a difference. There's specific licensing for, like, pogo sticks, you know. You know, these days I wouldn't be surprised if there actually was. Plane. I don't know what... Hoppy Hops or Hoopy Hoops? Like loop-de-loops. If you're trying to go in big circles in a plane, you're gonna need, like, your acrobatics and all that. Or just an acrobatic plane, honestly. You don't really need a license for it. I just said I don't like spruce, and I'm standing here waiting for these stupid saplings. Because even though I don't like it, it works with stuff sometimes. You need a specific airplane to do loops, whatever. And you need training, of course. I would highly recommend training. Okay. Seems like we find a tree to wait for, and then it's nighttime. Bury yourself in a hole time. Okay. Let's just kind of put our thing down there. Let's cook up. Let's get our inventory in check here. We don't really need an oak sapling. Hold on. Time to make a little trash can here. Okay, so we don't need a little oak sapling. Oak is easy enough to get. We will be getting spruce saplings like this. Cool. We do have some wood. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that while we have the chance. There's no need. Put this over here. We have some food. We have food, plants, chicken feathers. We're not doing too bad yet. Not so far. Inventory isn't the worst it's ever been. I was gonna do it like the olden days and just wing it, then worry about the consequences later. I wouldn't suggest that. I would at least go for some training. You know, so you can live to tell the tale afterwards. Because sometimes those consequences are your life, and that's not the consequence you want to deal with. Losing. I don't really want to go down there, not gonna lie. I didn't realize I killed that many sheep. Okay, time to pack up this little sleepover. Wait for you to be finished. I don't know if I grabbed the torch from the other place. I don't really care. Tell the tale of the person who gave me a plane. You know, that's fair. If somebody arms you with an airplane, there's really nothing more we can do. I would highly advise against anyone giving you an airplane. But that's not really my decision. You will not get my plane. We'll put it that way. Just make sure that airplane is set for the things that you want it to do. And you're not taking, like, a 172 Cessna up to do loop-de-loops and backflips and other random acrobatic things that 172s definitely will not be able to do. At least take, like, a fun plane. One that is meant to be doing that stuff. That's all I ask. Give yourself at least a little bit of a chance. Ooh. Ow. A land of coal. I'm gonna be getting some of this for sure. An old triplane from the Tri-Pacers. Those things are not meant to do that. Were they made to do that? Like, did people make them do that? Yes. Were they meant to do that? Hell no. God, no. Ooh, iron. Nice. What the heck? Why is it gold? Why is that laughing face gold? Is that like the 2023 recap thing? Part of that BS? Nope, just gold. Okay. I figure it was part of that, like, you watch so much stuff in 2023 on Twitch, you know, good job. Here's a special thing. Like, everyone has those little purple 2020 or white and purple or white and tri-colored or whatever. I think you know what I'm talking about. The little icon, like the little badge. I've been seeing those floating around a lot. Like, I don't understand how you got that. You know, like, I don't understand how those people got it. Just strange. Twitch celebrates itself in its own ways. Oh, I hide all badges, do you? I'm assuming you have a lot. You seem like you're on Twitch quite often, which isn't a bad thing. I need to watch more. Although this year was kind of hectic. I think 2024 is going to be more of a year of growth and figuring out what's going on Twitch and YouTube and just, you know, I want to meet new people and play with new people and all that. I'm off to a good start. I met a couple cool people. Just trying to plant my roots, I guess. Is there a reason you hide all the badges, or is it just because? That's a cool little rock. Is this an island? It's not a big island if it is an island. Just because. Okay. Oh. That's fair. Yeah. If this island was a little bigger, I would make it my home. I like islands. We're watching for iron. Exposed iron. All the gravel. There's definitely coal, which I have almost a full stack of. For not even having a house yet, that's not bad. You passed some. Did I pass some? I see copper. Hey, Logical, how you doing? Or does everyone call you Hooker? I think everyone calls you Hooker. How you doing? Good morning. Or evening, or whatever time zone you're in. Nord, where the hell do you see iron? I see copper. It's like playing Where's Waldo? Waldo's not here. I prefer Hooker. You can call me either, though, to your comfort level. I can call you Hooker. That's fine. I just don't want to call you Hooker, and then you be like, I prefer Logical. But I'm glad that you're a logical hooker. You're not just like a non-logical hooker. That helps. So how are you this fine morning? You got your coffee or tea, your preferred beverage? I'm not your average hooker. Good. Good. Being average is boring. Hole? Hole? Waterlogged hole. Oh, it's a bee. I was like, what is that? I feel like Minecraft does like no sounds. I know I turned its music off because it can be a little annoying, but let's just kind of put it on a little bit. Oh, let's see. There's lots of beaches. That's a dead end, it looks like. Ooh, a 4-tall piece of sugarcane. That's actually kind of rare. Because it doesn't naturally spawn that way. Hey look, music. Thank God. It's not just complete and utter silence. We can get some more of the coal. I love the beginning stages of Minecraft because it's just so, like, collection oriented. You walk around, it's exploration. Like, you have to find that spot that you want to build a house on. Build a little base. You hope you don't die along the way. I do have my black jasmine tea at hand. I'll be starting up coffee soon. Sounds delicious, honestly. Nord doesn't drink coffee, so I was having issues talking to him about coffee. But he's a tea drinker. We do love our tea drinkers. Tea is just comforting. See, I'm still talking about tea. I wish there was, like, if I could grow coffee in my backyard as well as tea, totally would. I don't know how hard it would be to grow a coffee plant, though. Because doesn't it take, like, super humid environments or super hot environments? Like, chamomile, you can grow in almost everything. Although I assume the winters here would be kind of rough. Coffee makes you shorter than you already are. You know, I'm short already. I'll deal with a little extra taken off the top if it means I can drink coffee. I like both, but I have to be careful with coffee in my tummy. I feel that. I have a lot of stomach issues myself, so I understand that completely. Oh, it's nighttime. I'm feeling like just sleeping under the stars tonight. Get this night over with. I said, I feel like sleeping under the stars tonight. Where are the stars? Thank you. Yeah, Nord, I can handle a couple inches off the top. I'm already short. I already need help reaching the top shelf. Like, Mike needs to get the stuff off the top shelf of the cupboards. Which is fine. Typically, Mike just puts, like, his coffee mugs up there. Coffee beans require a lot of rain and sun, so more of a tropical place than Florida. I don't know, man. Florida's pretty humid and hot all the time. Although, I know South America is typically, like, a big coffee thing. Like, a big coffee growing area. I think it would be interesting to try, though. I currently have a avocado plant growing in a vase downstairs. You might have seen it when you were at my place for the wedding. It was just, like, chilling in the windowsill. It's getting tall. I was really hoping that it wouldn't, like, outgrow that little water vase before the winter was over. I think I started it a little too soon. Mood, I am also too short for the top shelf. That's why hubby is 6 feet tall. Dude, same! My husband is 6 foot tall, and, whenever I need something off the top shelf, I just kind of go, Mike, it's too high. He just kind of looks at me and goes, oh, Jesus. And then he always says that we need to find that step stool that we had, and then he never bothers to find the step stool. I think he just likes to be needed. But the winters where you are would kill it. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be in a potter. I have several plants that should die during the winter in my basement currently, and my basement's kind of acting like a greenhouse. I have them, like, right up against the window because my basement isn't a buried basement, it's a half buried basement, so the front of the basement is buried. The other half is on that hill that kind of goes down behind my house, and it kind of acts as a greenhouse. And and my treadmill is acting as the table. That explains a lot. I should probably stop using it as a table and use it as a treadmill. But that's a problem for another Kylie. So not today's. Not today's. I do want to start using it more. I bought it at a garage sale for $100, and it's been used. Actually, it was used a fair amount before the wedding, but then the wedding happened, and we went on honeymoon, and I no longer cared. I need to care a little bit more than I do. But I always tell myself I will care tomorrow. I'm getting a lot of coal. I probably don't need this much, but I'll be thankful when we set up a house and I don't have to go hunting for coal, like, immediately. It looks like there's some... Ow! Should have just jumped in the water. It looks like there's some plains over here. Some nice clean area. Because I'm kind of looking for... Oh, cherrywood. I'm kind of looking for, like, a little flat area a bit. I don't like the pink inside the cherrywood, but the outside, the kind of reddish pink, that's pretty. Like logs. Oh my god. The logs of cherrywood is pretty. They bring kind of like that reddish tone mixed with mangrove and... Oh, what's that? Is this just like a single tree? Is this seriously like a single tree? I'm gonna destroy the biome. Yep. Oh, it's 2 trees. Sorry. The crimson wood. That's the one I'm looking for. But like, I love this kind of dark magenta, maroon-ish color. It's so pretty. It is just a single tree. It's not even 2 trees. It's a single tree. Singular. Can I have that? Thank you. And we'll take 1 or 2 of these as well. Just because you can bone mill them later for more. Is this another we just slept, it feels like. I don't think I need to sleep through the night. Let's pop our way up here. See what we have to work with. Oh! Lava. Fun. I do like being near water. I do like these mountains, or these kind of like rolling hills. I feel like we could probably find something along this coast. Probably. We have a good amount of trees, like, so far. This would be where those pouches come in handy, because, like, all of these can stack to 64, so the bundle would hold all of these. And I only have, like, a handful of each. Then you could have, like, a meat bundle. That sounds gross. But you know what I mean. I can, while we're waiting for this tree to decompose, just go ahead and do that number. That way we have room for more coal, if need be. Grab all the sticks, of course. We're not gonna wait for the whole thing to just wither away. I do miss the instantly decomposing tree mod. The quick decompose or whatever it's called. That's nice. I don't feel like that's super cheaty either. See, I like mods that don't feel super cheaty. Quality of life mods. How many do I have? 13? Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, let's run along this coast here. See if we can't find a cute little spot to build. That's an interesting little formation. Ooh, is this an island? A little island? A medium-sized island? I don't want, like, a huge island. This is looking like it could be a peninsula. With a crap ton of sheep? Dear God. Okay. I see nothing but ocean. Which would make it fun to strip mine in. But that's okay. I don't know. kind of vibing with it. Let's look over here real fast. Otherwise, it's just this, like, giant hill. We could build something outside of the hill. That could be cool. It would be a lot of digging, but we could, like, carve out part of this hill and kind of make, like, a thing sticking out of it. That could be cool. Actually, I kind of like that idea. Just, like, decorate the heck out of it. Make it all stone. Almost dwarvish. I'm liking that idea. That could be cute. You know, let's go with it. Let's roll with it. Worst case scenario, we live in a hole. We need to build the Shack of Doom. Shack of Doom? What the heck is that? I think I'm gonna try to dig in to the mountainside, like, right. Let's see. I mean, I know this is probably gonna be changed later. Like, right where that grass block makes that kind of L. Like, right here. And we instantly are met with diorite. Great start. Okay. So let's go ahead and make, like, a little hole here. It's a shack where you plan all your evil doings. That's every house I live in, Nord. God, it's like you don't even know me. Let's go ahead. I don't feel like we need to have a super big space currently. Especially right this very second. I do need a chest of some sort, though. Let's just go ahead and knock out this little piece. Hole of Doom. What does the Hole of Doom do? That the Shack of Plan. Oh, it's no, you said Shack of Pain, right? Shack of Doom. What do those two do differently from each other? Because they both just sound like evil doing kind of holes. Oh, time to sleep. One is a shack and one is a hole. Fair enough. Fair enough. Logic, I like it. Okay, so we have a little hole to call our own. We'll make a little door. Let's add our furnace, like, right there for now. We have some coal. Let's get some iron started. And I think I want to keep the dark oak, because I feel like dark oak and stone go really well together, like stripped dark oak and stone. I don't feel like cherry wood is going to go well with a build in stone, but that's besides the point. I need to make a new pickaxe. One of those numbers. So what I'm thinking is we have, like, I won't flatten this right this second, but I'm feeling like stone. Yeah, like a stone exterior. Then you come in and it's like a giant, like, dwarvish keep almost. I feel like I'm just copying off of what Impulse did his past season, but that's okay. I feel like a spruce door would fit this very well for right now. I'm not one to build like giant message when Matt after the stream. Okay. I was planning on messaging him anyway. Since I'd never answered him and I feel kind of bad for it. Let's go ahead and get this started. Because we're going to need sugarcane. That's going to be too hard to reach. And so is that one. That's fine. That's an ample enough of sugar. That's an ample amount of sugarcane, I feel. And I feel like we should like dig down a little bit. Because we need to start looking for supplies. There's that. Okay. So. I think we need a little more room in here, but that can wait. Let's just put all our wood, like random planks and stuff like that in there. What do we need the most of right now? Iron? We have some. We need to plant our plants. We definitely need to do that. We need to plant plants. I'm gonna try to keep myself a little organized from the get-go. Let's go ahead and cook up the 8 mutton as well. We're gonna make a iron pick. Isn't it iron pick? Don't you think? I'm gonna need to catch cows and build like a little barn area. And by barn area, I mean hole. Let's put this in there. Put this down. And then I think we're ready to go down once this cooks up a little bit. I feel like I should plant the one seed that I have. Whoops. There we go. Let's take the one seed I do have and some of the pumpkin seeds. Although pumpkin's not really useful right now. We never found a village, so we don't really have anything useful in terms of potatoes. Mostly potatoes. I'm just gonna do it right. Nope. I'm just gonna do it right here. Ow. Ow. No. I slept through the night, right? This isn't a mod. That hurt. First things first. Before I die. Because I literally just put everything I own in a box. Oh, I thought you were playing the mod from the other day. No, my computer can't run it. It's too much for my computer. I was trying to play it and it just didn't work. Ow. Stupid drowned. Gotcha, yeah. I need to wait until I have a more powerful PC, unfortunately. Which upsets me, but we're planning on building new computers this year. So, yup. Once we figure that out, we'll, Hello, drown with a nautilus shell. Where'd your other friend go? Oh, he's like right... Oh, he has a nautilus shell and a trident. The hardware challenge, yup. Ow. Okay, you can reach. I see. It's fine. I didn't need that left eye anyway. It's fine. I think that's my cue to go down. Is there anything else that we need to smelt currently? I have an iron pick. I got some cobblestone and we'll get plenty more going down. And I have some wood. We'll be fine. The hardware challenge is always the challenge. I've had this PC since 2017 though, so it is time for an upgrade. You know, Nord, you help me pick this one out. Because I know nothing about computers, so I kept going, Nord, are these decent specs? Nord, how does this look? Nord, what am I doing? Good times. Good times. Hey, it got me a decent computer, so I mean... Hey, it's good to have friends that help. Yes, I am extremely, the opposite of tech savvy. I am completely tech stupid, honestly. So, my husband's good with tech, Nord's good with tech. Yeah, now I have a husband for that. I have an IT guy as well. Dale is, Dale's the IT guy. I can always call on him. He's helped me with a lot of random things that Mike couldn't figure out or didn't have time to help me with if he was busy with school. Like Baldur's Gate. I'm having issues downloading Baldur's Gate, and I have, like, an external hard drive that attaches to my computer through a, I don't know, an external hard drive dock. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Mike bought it for me and said, here you go, and I said, cool. And I have, like, a 2 terabyte hard drive that just... I don't know what's wrong with it. It, like, overheats when used at all, or even thought about. So... I told Mike, I was like, Baldur's Gate's gonna have to go on the 2 terabyte thing, but the problem is, when the 2 terabyte thing is run, it sounds like a rocket ship's taken off on my desk, and I don't know what to do about that, because otherwise my computer and I have a YouTube hard drive that I use for all YouTubing needs, like recordings and stuff like that. All of those are completely full. Which brings me to another problem that I have to actually clean my YouTube drive off, because I don't really need the raw footage. The raw footage is just kind of kept in case I ever want to look back at it, but then at the same time, I have my secondary channel, the Kaiza Gaming. Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me. You weren't supposed to be home till 11.
I texted you.
Yeah, I don't look at my phone.
Oh my god.
Now that I'm having a heart attack, it's fine. Huh? Me. Hey, I'm great entertainment and company to myself. Yeah, Nord's here. Well, in spirit. How'd you do? You missed one? How dare you miss one?
I know, I have a feeling I know which 1 or 2 it might have been.
Well, it was 1, so.
Yeah. There were 2 that I was questioning.
Was it the one that you got wrong on your practice test?
No.
Well, congratulations. You're a third of the way there. Send him back to the beginning. I know, right? He missed 1. How dare he?
Yeah, no, I was done at like 9:50.
Oh my god.
It just took me 20 minutes to drive back home.
Didn't your test start at 9?
Yeah, I was in there at like 8:55 maybe.
You were sitting here telling me that it was gonna be until 11.
That's how much they give you.
Oh.
That's for the other students.
Oh, Mike's special, guys.
I'm special.
But we knew that already. Oh my god. Yeah, I think he needs to go retake all the courses again, don't you, Nord? Laws of learning elements. Okay. Nord says yes. You need to go back to the beginning. You want to be a teacher. You have to know everything.
This is the one of how to teach people. If I miss one question out of the one of how to teach
Oh, that's the how to teach people? That's even worse to miss on.
It was only 50 questions, so
Jeez. Is that all it takes to teach people?
yeah, it was a question bank of like 400, but it was only 50 that they asked.
Oh. So you did the one on how to teach people before you did the one on seeing if you can actually teach the stuff you're trying to teach?
Yeah.
Being a teacher is backwards.
Well, this is how to teach people. The two tomorrow are all the technical questions. How to do
All the stuff you need to know to teach people.
all the stuff that I'm gonna be teaching people.
That.
That's the thing.
Oh, iron.
The first one in the morning, which he even, I told him about tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow and taking 2 more. He's like, if you want, you can just do them back to back. You don't have to leave and come back at like 1 or anything like that. He's like, we can do the first one, you take it, come out, check you back in for the second one, you take it, done.
So you might be done before, like...
I'll probably be done before 3, honestly. I might leave for lunch or something.
Nord says he wants to be your first student.
Get my API first. That's what I'm doing this for.
Don't teach him. He says he wants to do hoopy hoops.
I'll get an aerobatic airplane.
No, you will not. To hell. The hell if you're getting an aerobatic? I said yes to a Piper. In the triplane from the 1900s. He wants to do a triplane. From the 1900s. His words, not mine.
Planes I fly are from the 1900s.
I'm from
1969.
I'm from the 1900s. You can't fly me though.
It's like you can take the first one, back out, check into the second one, take the second one, like back to back. You don't have to go out, come back, or anything like that.
Well, that's good at least.
I was like, I might just for food,
Yeah.
but oh well.
Alright, grab that iron ore though.
No, tomorrow it's all the calculating performance, airspace,
All the fun stuff.
all the actual knowledge portions, what you need to fly this airplane, and this, that, and the other. And then my second one is how to do so in the clouds. Which I know.
My husband just has his head in the clouds.
All the time.
Constantly.
All day, every day, 24/7.
I know. Is he in here? Oh, hi, Victor.
He can snake his way through it.
Yeah, that sounds like Victor. Nope, nope, nope. Long cat. Oh, don't talk back. Oh, well, yeah, Dad is kind of holding you in a weird position.
Your butt stinks.
Your butt well, don't hold him by the butthole. Jesus. This family's a mess. Oh, I didn't grab coal. I came all the way up here just to grab coal, and I didn't grab coal. You know that thing where your mind works in rooms, and when you leave the room, you can't remember what you left the room to come into another room for? I did that. All the way up. Yay. Okay. Well, he said like 4 or 5 o'clock. He said like 4 or 5 o'clock, like after we get off work. That was his quote. So we'll go like 3 o'clock. We're not gonna go at 4, don't get me wrong. But he assumes we have a normal job, and that's his problem, not ours. What? Nothing. Well, don't do it in here. No. Love you. I don't know if I want to make it to, like, the bottom. I think I'll just dig all the way down. Make it easy. I do like this deep slate. I definitely think I'm going to be using a lot of deep slate. I love deep slate. It's one of my, like, favorite new blocks, especially. What? What? Huh? Okay. Are you bored? I don't know. That's why we need to talk about it. Because I don't know. I don't know if that one will work. Because every time that I try to run stuff off of it, it sounds like like a rocket taking off. So I don't know if it can handle it. No, it crashes. It sounds like a rocket taking off, and then that rocket leaves. Are we strip mining or just digging? We're digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. And then we'll be strip mining later.
Well, the thing is, it's not a. It's not a hard drive.
Yeah. I'll show you later.
How much do you have on?
Nothing. Nothing, because it sounds like it's going to take off.
Well, that's big boy.
Oh.
The other one.
It's full.
Cool.
Yes, it's my recording one. Yeah. You see my dilemma. Not to mention it doesn't pop up for Steam. Only Drive F does, and that's this one. Surprisingly, it's not FU.
Well, I could probably put drive F in my computer.
Really? I wouldn't hate that. You said it needs to be cleaned anyway. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Love you. Space, it all comes down to hardware issues. Space on this computer is not plentiful. We'll figure it out. I'm just making my mine currently so we can have a little bit of rock. Actually, I think I'm gonna go out on an adventure. I kind of want to find potatoes. And this is gonna take forever. We need potatoes, we need iron. We need One-Eyed Willie out the front door not to hit me with his trident. All the fun things. What do you guys think? Diggy diggy hole or adventure? What are you leaning towards? Check your kitchen for potatoes. Nord, my kitchen right now is shoved in with all the rocks and other things. There's definitely no potatoes. There's 8 iron. We have a decent amount of iron, honestly. Okay. So. I reset my thing in the bed. 28. And this is home. Okay. Let's... Is One-Eyed Willie still down there? No, I think he wandered away. First off, let's harvest the sugarcane. I can't see the other thing right now, the wheat. And I think what we should do is we should just go, like, over there. And see if we can find, like, a village or something. There's cherrywood. There's a sheepy sheep. There's a creeper. We like creepers. Hey, Mr. Creeper. Oh, you uncovered some coal for us. Thank you. We need iron. That's a big thing. But see, like, in this world, I don't want to build big fancy farms. Like, not automated. There's only really one farm that I want to build and it's not automated. It would be semi-auto. I just want to build like a bamboo farm just so we don't have to hunt for wood every time we need something. But that'll be easy to do. It's just a flying machine with a launcher. Hey, good morning, Long Mile Gamer. How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is right about that time where it's an appropriate time to wake up. It's not super early. And it's not super late. It's like that perfect sweet spot to wake up. I've been awake since ungodly o'clock. It's not really ungodly o'clock. It's like a normal human hour, but I'm not a normal human, so... Not my time. Do we have a village? No. Maybe over that way we will. Would have been in sooner, but my dog was puking. Yum. Love that. I hope your dog's okay. Animals being sick is just the worst. You just feel so bad for them. Do we have a village anywhere? We're looking for a village. We have a cherrywood biome. A lot bigger than the last one we saw. Oh, Mike's playing Plane X. Of course. Let's go around and see if we can't get over into that plains biome. I hope your dog's okay though, man. That sucks. Like, you always feel so bad for them when they're sick, because they can't tell you they're sick. Lurking. Have fun flying your plane, honey. He's fine. It's usually from him chewing on his dog ropes too much. That's fair. Overexcited kind of deal. Chickums. Hello, chickums. Do you have any eggs? Do any of you poop eggs? No, you pooped eggs? That's fine. Horses. Hello. Hello, hello. Pigs. I don't really need you right now. There's a snow top mountain. Maybe there's a deep dark down below. Whoop. That would have been bad. Are there any villages? We don't need one super close. I just want one. I don't want that. That's not what I want. That's the opposite of what I want, actually. Those are pillagers. I want villagers. I understand your confusion, game. The little bits that come off of it upsets his tummy, so now I gotta wait a while before I feed him. Fair enough. Chicken broth and rice, my friend. Chicken broth and rice. That helps so much with dogs' tummies. White rice. Just plain white rice. A little chicken broth. Just like humans. Or some white rice mixed in the dog food. Either one helps. Woo! Okay. I will take the coal. Even if you just mix like white rice into his dry dog food, that helps so much. And dogs love it. They think they're getting a treat. We're like, ha! We're making you feel better and you don't even know it. Psych. Now if he is regular, that's fair. We just always used white rice whenever a dog was feeling, like, sick. Both at the vet hospital and at the doggy daycare I used to work at. That was always, like, the trick to getting them to eat. Like, oh, dog's not eating, dog's throwing up, white rice. Done. We had that, like, quick little 90-second rice kind of deal. Just made it easy. I don't have a bed to sleep in, so this is going to be awkward when it hits nighttime. Off to lurk. Talk to you later. Bye! Thanks for hanging out, Nord. I'm assuming you're working, so have fun at work. He was wagging his tail afterwards, so I'll let him drink water and rest for an hour, then feed him. That's fair. As long as he was wagging his tail and he wasn't, like, lurking around, just looking sad. Dogs make the most pitiful face when they're not feeling good long term. They just look like somebody just, like, kicked them when they're down. It's so sad. I'm glad he's doing okay. I miss having a dog. My parents have a dog, and I had one when I lived with them. But of course it was the family dog, so when I moved out, the dog stayed behind. They just bring so much life into the house. Were there sheep around? I only have 2 pieces of wool. There's a sunflower biome. Let's go that way. Is this like a hole? No, it's like an open hole. Let's just dig in like right here. As long as he seemed happy, that's what matters. I'm just gonna dig a straight line straight through this mountain. See if we can't find any like coal, iron. Luckily my office has a patio door next to me. He'll quietly walk over to the door and give me the sad look. Then the connection with him told me he was gonna puke. Aw. Poor baby. At least he's able to tell you. I hear lava. I see more iron, which is exciting. That's what I'm secretly after, just all the iron. Minecraft needs to add, like, mining helmets into their game. It's a mining game. Why don't we have mining helmets? Like, make it hard to build or something, like glowstone and stuff. You have to refill it with glowstone or something. People will use it. I promise you. Because what I have right now is a mod pack. It's not vanilla. So I can carry a torch. Thankfully in the offhand. There's just like little quality of life things that you can add to Minecraft that makes it easier and nicer and smoother. Not even easier, just more pleasant. And then when you're without it, it's just like, ugh. I don't really want the copper. Oof. Okay. That might be worth going down into. I know it's not the village that we're hoping for. Potatoes and iron. Those are like the two things that we're out here for. Can't boat wrecks also have potatoes? Is that a thing? He was very obedient dog. He's a very obedient doggo. I trained him well. He's now at a point where he will speak if I ask when he wants it food. And then when I set it down, he looks at me and waits till I tell him he can eat it. Aww. What kind of dog is he? I gotta know. And name. I also need a name. I love dogs. I love animals in general. I'm impressed this isn't, like, crawling with creepers and such right now. I am gonna make my way down there as best I can. £40, half German Shepherd and half quarter healer. Queensland healer. His name is Ranger. Aw. Oh. He sounds like a cutie. Healers are so cute. German Shepherds are also extremely cute. I love their fur. Their fur is just so, like... It's thick, but it's also soft. Mike, we need a dog. I know we don't have time right now and yada yada, but we need a dog. Eventually. I love my cats. I'll never ever not be without cats. I will never ever be without cats. But I do miss having a dog in the house. It just brings a lot of life. Wherever I go, everyone thinks he's a pure German Shepherd puppy. Look at the cute puppy. I say look at the cute puppy when it's not a puppy. Doesn't matter. Every dog is puppers. Every dog is puppy. Every doggo is puppy. That's just how it works. There is no such thing as an old dog. All dogs are puppies. Why did I jump? Okay, we're making our way downtown. Can't say we're walking that fast. First off, apparently a piece of coal fell down here. Okay, let's start by getting this coal. I'm very surprised there's not... I wouldn't be surprised if something falls on my head. Just gonna say that now. Ooh, dripstone. We'll take that. That will allow us to make an infinite lava source. Which is exactly... I hate skeletons. Come on, buddy. Okay. How much iron do I have? 12 pieces. Not really enough for anything. Copper. He is the biggest wuss, but he'll jump at the door and fiercely bark and growl at the sight of a stranger outside. Not an attack dog, but alerts at everything. Aw. I feel like that's a lot of big dogs. Like, they're all bark, no bite kind of deal. And then you have Chihuahuas, all bite, no bark. And they think that they're like Great Danes. Or German Shepherds. You know, I am just gonna go ahead and mark my, what am I trying to say? Mark my coordinates down. Just in case something happens and I gotta find this place again. We're not super far from home. We're just like right on the other side of the river. I don't need a lot of these, but I'd rather have more than I need. Wow, that is a tall one. I'd rather have more than I need than have to wait for them to grow. Okay, so there's some iron. Wow. I'm gonna go back around. I'm not gonna try to cross that for that one piece of, possibly only one piece of iron. We came from that way. That will allow us to do infinite. Wait, did they add stalactites to Minecraft now? Yeah, they added dripstone. And it's basically stalactites and stalagmites. They did a whole Caves and Cliffs update. Really made this game a lot more dynamic. So you have like taller mountains, deeper cliff sides, deeper holes, deeper crevices, and on top of that they did like a massive update to everything underground. So let me protect myself real fast. So if you look here, hello zombie. So you have like these giant holes now. You have more dynamic landscapes, for sure. You have a lot of that. Hello creeper. Don't find me. And then on top of that, you have like more like caves and just dynamic to the digging process. Like you have geodes down there now, so you have a geode down there. Mine shafts have always been a thing, but you just have so much more involvement. Ew. We're not looking that way. You have so much more stuff to do down here and explore, and just like it's actually extremely fun. So they added like all this stuff that just makes digging so much more enjoyable at this point. Like they really took the base game of Minecraft and upped the ante. They gave you something, they gave players that have been playing for forever new stuff to explore and to see. They added armor trims, which allows a lot of customization. And they're hard to find too, so you definitely have to go on an adventure and like find the ones that you want. I might have to get back into it. I haven't played in at least 5 years. Dude, if you haven't played in 5 years, it's so worth it. Like they've really added, it's like a whole new game, honestly. They've added a lot of new stuff. In the next major update, which I think is 1.21, they're adding they are adding God, what's it called? Auto crafters. So like a crafting bench, you're gonna be able to do so much stuff with automation and stuff. It's gonna go crazy. It's basically turning it into the create mod, which basically allows you to make machines. And you can already make some pretty cool things in Minecraft with redstone and stuff. I don't understand it. As well. I can get the gist down, but I'm much more of a decorator and a builder. And I'm still working on honing those designs. Or honing those skills. So, one thing you've probably never seen that I saw a little bit down here. We're not going to go all the way down here, so I'm not using this as a cheaty kind of deal. But if you look all the way down here, you get to see this stuff. All of this. This, first off, where we're sitting right this second. Hey, look, iron, or gold. What we're sitting, or iron, I can't tell from here. Where we're sitting right now is probably below 0. So you now have a deeper place to dive. So where you normally would stop at 0 and like mining for diamonds was in stone and everything like that, we have deep slate now. Deep slate is level 0 and below, and if you're lucky or unlucky, you get this stuff called deep dark and skulk. This brings a new boss to the game. I use boss lightly because you do not want to fight this thing. It's called the Warden. It has 500 HP, and it is not sight-based, it's sound-based. So if you go down there and you make a lot of noise, he comes out. You probably saw that little thing that looked like it had tentacles on top of it. That was a shrieker and or a skulk sensor, and it alerts the shriekers. And after 3 times setting those off, the warden comes, and then you are dead. Or you flee with extra fleeing. Either one, you have to. It's a boss that you're not supposed to fight. Like it's supposed to make you sneak around. It's supposed to make you like slow your gameplay down and really attempt to stop what you're doing. Pretty much, like you really need to slow yourself down and sneak instead of just crashing through, because the developers felt like everybody was just kind of like running through and just like full sending it. They wanted everyone to slow down their gameplay. And honestly, especially down there. And you can find, we didn't see one down there obviously, but you can find what's called an ancient city. It's basically this giant village that has been buried underground, and that is the home of the warden. It is horrifying. Now the warden's not just walking around, it like comes up out of the ground to attack you. It's very worth getting back into if you haven't played in a while. They added a lot of really cool new things. Customization, bosses, fighting styles, like everything. And they're gonna be doing so much more. Jeez. And I have over 2 stacks. There we go. don't know if I'm gonna find much iron in here. We have a little bit. We got 12 more pieces, but that's not enough. And I'm not building an iron farm. I think I need to get out of here and just go and find that village that we need. I played on modded servers where you can make machines that would auto-craft / harvest different materials. You can do all that now in, like, the base game. I'm telling you. Like, the base game is basically becoming modded Minecraft, and it's a lot of fun. Hello, cows. Okay. We're looking for the carrots. Without falling into a hole. Not carrots, we want potatoes. We don't need stinking carrots. I don't remember which direction we were even traveling before. Which way's home? So home is 560. So it would be that direction. It's basically like due that way. So let's go this way. I don't want to leave the plains biome. Ooh, that could have been worse than it was. Let's just go ahead and get the iron while we're here. Little benefit to just falling down a random hole. There's an Enderman walking around. Not interested, Mr. Enderman. Not interested in whatever it is you're selling. I know we're getting like a lot of coal, but it's gonna be worth it. Eventually we will need to dive down and go diamond hunting. So diamond hunting these days are a lot lower in levels. Like you have to go down to like negative 58, I think is the new diamond mining level. So it is a good bit down. And yes, that is negative, not positive. So you're going sub-zero. Is it getting nighttime already? Damn. I need a traveling bed. Which is dangerous. Because we did leave spawn pretty far behind, but that's okay. Okay, onward. I don't really want to deal with the nighttime. I'm pretty much going right back to home. Let's go this way. Which direction are we facing? We are facing west. We're just gonna go west. I didn't want to leave the pasture or the plains biome. But, Mr. Cow. I feel like that is the only way we're going to find a village. We'll get back home. Eventually. It'll be fine. Ooh, some eggs. Oh, this just leads into a new plains biome. Perfect. Sunflowers. I'm gonna take 1 or 2 of those. I got 1. I know I broke more than 1. Thank you. And the only reason I'm taking those is for the yellow dye later. Okay, do we see anything? Um, options, video settings. Let's go up to 8 chunks. Do we see anything now? Probably not. There's some cherry wood. We already got cherry wood though. There has to be a village somewhere, right? Or does this whole world just generate without villages? It seems like cherry woods are always right backed up against snow. And I'm gonna have to drop it back down to 6, I think. This computer can handle less and less, I swear. Let's run over this way and see what's going on. We once made a city with a giant Fibonacci spiral? I don't know. Library, courthouse, etc. Back to the Future DeLorean in front of a clock tower with a flaming tire tracks behind it. I made a NASA shuttle and a rocket with launch pad. I also made Stonehenge. That sounds cool. That sounds all really cool, actually. You know, I also haven't seen any broken portals. Which is kind of strange. Let's run a little bit this way and see what we can find. A giant hole. Any iron right off the bat? No. Also no. Okay. Did a lot of castle making too, yeah. Minecraft's great for castles. Hello, cow. I'm playing in a Bedrock version with my best friend because she has Xbox. And that's all she has. She doesn't have like a PC or anything like that. And she was telling me yesterday, we were playing like all day yesterday, and she was like, I want to make a castle in the sky. And I'm like, okay, we can do that. You know, that's doable. And lots and lots of wool cubes, true. I'm more of the Minecraft player than she is. So she's just kind of like, la-di-da, let's build a farm kind of deal. And I'm like, la-di-da, let's build like a whole thing. So I don't know how big this castle is gonna be. But she's like, I'm gonna make a staircase going up to it. And I'm like, a staircase? We can just fly with an elytra? And she's like, no, I don't fly with an elytra. And I'm like, okay. You know, like, elytras aren't that hard to get. I don't even care if you don't come with me to go get them. I'll go get the elytras and then teach you how to fly with them. That's not a problem. But she just, like, flat out refuses to fly. She's flown once, and she smashed into a spruce tree, overcorrected, smashed into another spruce tree, and then is explodificated. So, yeah, that was an ordeal. That was fun. That was very fun to watch, honestly. my other friend and I, who also plays the game a bit more than a bit more than she does, a lot more. We're just watching, and we just kind of stood there for a minute and went, okay. Ooh, a clock. I actually wanted a clock. Let's just take everything. Worst case scenario, we can drop it later. Oh, we have, 2 gold blocks. We'll take both. Thank you, thank you. Hello, chickums. But she wants to build, like, a whole castle with a whole staircase going up to this castle. And I'm like, I don't know if I would do the staircase. But doing the castle, I can understand. I'm not going to do a staircase up to it. But she's like, nope, she's not doing an elytra. She's so dead set against never flying. I'm like, okay, but it's so much faster to get around. Ever play with animal spawns and collectors? Like modded, or what are you talking about? Or are you talking like just go up in the sky and in the middle of an ocean, put a grass peel down, see a animal spawn, collect them that way, blah blah blah. Which way are you talking? If you're talking modded, I have not had a chance to play a lot of modded Minecraft. I used to play some back in the day when Minecraft was like 2 sticks and a potato. But, ooh, an emerald. It's worth it. But otherwise, I haven't played too much. I used to play, like, a version of Skyblock with one of my friends. In vanilla. Again, are you talking, like a big field up in the sky and then collecting them that way? Or are you talking, like, a pen? There's a million ways you could take that question, and I just want to make sure I'm answering what you're asking. That's a pit to hell. Because if you're talking, like, a thing up in the sky, shake them off, all that stuff, no, I have not. I've seen people do it, where they're, like, min-maxing the spawn rates of animals because of grass and then being over an ocean so nothing else can spawn and yada yada. I've seen people do it. I have not personally done it myself. I have made animal pins, filled them up, and then slaughtered all of them for food. It sounds a lot more horrid when you say it out loud. But I've done it. Oh, finally! Oh, get down the mountain. Oh, get down the mountain faster. Don't break your knees! Oh, don't break your knees. Oh, my knees. That's okay. Hello, little village. I'm here to raid you and take everything that's important to your families. Preferably your potatoes. I hope you have potatoes. You have beds and a fletching table. There's no bed in here. I don't need a fletching table. Well, no, I don't need a fletching table. There's a bed. I don't like the yellow beds as much. If there's a cool color, I'll totally take it. Ooh, apples, bread, and potatoes, and books. Let's play a little game here called What the Hell Don't We Need? We don't need 3 pieces of diorite, we do need the bread. basically put animal blocks in the air, make water to flow to a single hole. Water pushes them to the hole. They fall down the hole and die. You make a collector below with the funnel, and they are connected to a chest. The meat and XP collected into the chest. Does the XP collect? I don't think we need... We can make another hoe. I need the books. We don't need the wool, we need the potatoes. I don't need the 5 sugar cane, I'd rather have the apple. Get out. Thank you. It does? I don't think XP actually collects into chests. Or at least not anymore. Maybe it did? Or maybe I just really haven't played or done that before. After this, we're gonna have to run home. My pockets are full of a lot of good stuff. I have to scale that mountain. Oh, there's a child. Hello, child. None of you have jobs. Okay, how do we get up? How do you guys not, like, jump and die? Jesus. Probably do. Okay, up the mountain, up the mountain, up the mountain. No. No chest, that's fine. I definitely didn't make it over that way, but right now I want to get up this. If I get back into Minecraft, I'll try to screen record a build of what a meat collector looks like, and I'll have you go to my YouTube and check it out. Might not be for a while if I do it. That's fine. That sounds cool. Or if you find like a meat collector YouTube video or something like that, you can send that to me too. I'll look at either. Do you do YouTube as well? I think you were the one that was gonna start streaming soon, weren't you? And then you got delayed because of the storm. Was that you? Sorry, I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of new people that I'm, like, meeting. Yes, that was you. Okay. I think I followed you. If not, I'm definitely going to, because I want to catch your stream. Do you do YouTube as well, or were you having plans of doing YouTube as well? I want those cauldrons. Thank you for opening the door for me. And I want those cauldrons as well. Okay, what do we drop for cauldrons? My YouTube name is also the same. Okay. Do you post? That works. Mostly just vids of my old band music. Okay, what kind of music was it? Oh, I stripped that log. I'm sorry, sir. Consider your log stripped. I'm gonna try not to pick too many things. But we will carry the pick in our hand. Rock metal. Ooh, interesting. Definitely might have to check that out. Oh, and there's another emerald up there. Perfect. Nothing there. Do you have plans of doing gaming videos as well, or are you just trying to get into streaming? Sorry, not trying to plug on your stream. No, you're fine. I'm asking you the questions, man. I'm the one asking you the questions. So, please answer. Is that a jelly? Aw, rip jelly. Okay. We need to go in the homeward bound direction. Let me write down the village real fast in case we need something from it. So, village. We got, oh, I wrote all over my desk. 107, 70, and 2948. Cool. So we need to make it to 560, and that's pretty much it. Actually, this is extremely close, and I feel really stupid for running in a complete circle. Oh, we need to go over them. Oh, it's over the mountain. Going to try my hand at streaming on Twitch first. That's fair. It's less time consuming. YouTube is very, very time consuming. Like, if you don't have the hours to put into YouTube, like, I'm pretty sure my husband is tired of me locking myself into my office for hours to edit. He supports it, don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean he's not tired of it. I'm glad he supports it, though. That helps a lot. When you have an understanding partner that understands that you want to, like, do this and it's time consuming and they're okay with you locking yourself away like a little hermit. But he gets to play games with me, so he can't complain too much, I guess. Hi-ya! Death. I can't grab the wool, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Wee. Wow, it was literally just over these two hills. That's crazy. Honestly. There's cows up here, which is going to be useful. Gonna save them to breed, probably. I'm not gonna kill these. Oh, and there's a beehive up here, too. Ow, my knees. Ow, my knees. I keep jumping into random holes. I see my waterway. Jesus, oh my god. Ow, my knees! It's fine. That's what shoving food in your mouth is for. Right? Fixing your pain. Okay. Oh, don't do that yet. First thing I'm gonna do is just reset spawn point here. There we go. And let's shove these in here real fast. Grab the things I plucked off. Okay. That's fine. I'm starting up a new YouTube channel to show noobs how to start buying and flipping motorcycles for profit. So many ideas and irons in the fire, but my kids are in high school now. That's cool. Motorcycles are interesting. I've always wanted a motorcycle, low-key. I'd never be able to flip one. But I've always wanted one just to like ride around and have fun with. So do you build motorcycles like on a day-to-day? Is that like your 9-to-5 kind of deal? If so, that's really cool. We have a friend that does that, or used to do that anyway. I don't know if he still does it, honestly. Let's do a food chest. Singular chest. do need to plant those potatoes. But the kids being in high school definitely helps. Gives you a lot more time and freedom to do what you want to do. Why was I carrying an oak sapling? And since I can see Route 66 from my backyard, I want to try to stream a road run through the mountains someday to show the beauty of our Arizona desert. Dude, get a GoPro, record that, and post it on YouTube. People would love that. Like, people would watch that. I would watch that. I love Arizona. I wouldn't ever want to live there, but I do love Arizona desert. It's so pretty. I have an old GoPro, dude. Strap that to your motorcycle and just go. Just go for a drive. Edit it a little bit. People will watch. People will eat that up. Like, not even kidding. This is our traveling bed. Don't really need that in our pockets. I have vids of snowmobiling on my LMG channel. Okay. Snowmobiling sounds fun. From back in Minnesota. Ooh, Minnesota snow. That sounds nice. What kind of iron are we looking at here? Not much, unfortunately. I need a food. What kind of food should I do? I need to... You work from home? I'm working right now. Actually, nice. Very jealous of that. I'm trying to get into a work from home job. I don't want to be working my current job anymore. Just, lost passion for it, I guess. But I think in order to say that, you actually had to have had passion for it at some point. Yeah, I've never really been into the industry that I'm in. I kind of just got sucked into it. I want to work from home, especially since my husband's going to start, like, once he gets an actual career going with his line of work, he's probably not going to be home very often. Rather, he'll be home, but he'll be out of the house for work quite often in order to do whatever, like, what he needs to do. He's a pilot, so he's going to be flying, but hopefully he'll be home nightly. Hopefully. Just kind of depends on what the job needs from him. Where the job needs him. Healthcare company, I manage expensive reimbursements and ensure they are not buying booze or PlayStations with company credit cards, etc. Fraud watch. Hey, I mean, that's pretty important, man. It sounds interesting, at least. I'm gonna go over to this little corner over here. I think I'm gonna level that and make that, like... a garden. It's not gonna be a huge garden, but it could be a garden. Let's see how much I actually need to level. Now, I know you're supposed to plant in, like, alternating to make it more, I don't know, usable or faster. Okay, I have 10 potats. So I can fill 2 and some rows, and I can plant these 3 seeds that I got. Any other seeds? I need to stay during one of these nights and just get some spiders to kill. 10 of each. We'll make like a nice little walking path along here. So we can walk along here and just not have to worry so much about swimming. Do some quick fishing. You're not a fish. At least not one that I want to deal with. I definitely don't want to deal with villagers. Like, if I can avoid it. I know that's a lot to ask for, but I'm gonna try to avoid villagers as much as I can. I also will need a bucket of lava eventually. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab the 2 stacks of these. Oops. Kind of making like a wonky walkway here. I'm just gonna make a walkway and then we'll make it pretty later. We'll definitely have to make this pretty later. It's not going to be very pretty right now. But that at least gets us over here. Reliably. I can kind of carve it out a little bit better. Come on. Round it off a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's a walkway. It's a walkway. That's all that matters. And we can get a couple pumpkins and plant them over there, honestly, too. So let's grab... First off, those go in there. Let's grab, like, 2 pumpkins. That's 8 seeds. 8 seeds altogether. Make the seeds. There we go. And then we can... Whoops. That's not a hoe. My daughter's Torty is asleep next to me on my closed personal laptop. Oh. Cats will always find a way to be right there. Like, our cats always find a way to just, like, curl up right where you don't want them to be. You're like, it's okay. I didn't need that anyway. It's fine. Okay, we'll see if those grow. Pumpkins aren't great food, unfortunately. I could make a little chicken thing. She got bored of trying to stare into my soul to get me to play fetch with her. Oh, your cat plays fetch? Oh. We have a cat that plays fetch. He's too funny about it too. Okay. Let's pop. Actually, let's not smelt that down yet. I do want to make some of this stuff. I feel a little too vulnerable right now. That will help. And save a little bit of iron in case we need a pick. Another pick. Where's the leather? Leather. Get some books going here. That works. Oh, I need so many more books. Because we need bookshelves. We also just need books in general. I also need a bigger space. This is very small and cramped. I mean, it's gonna make do for now. Like, we're gonna make do of it for now. So we have those things planted. We have those things going. We have an egg. I could push back and make like a little bedroom area. Let's do that. I do have to make a pick first, though. I do need stuff to make a pick first, though. 2, 3. Let's just make a handful of sticks. We'll make like two of those. There we go. Okay, let's carve in right here. And make like a little bedroom area. It's just gonna be another little 5x5. Nothing special. Because when we have a faster pick, we're gonna start digging all this out. But for now, this is gonna have to do. She will dig into a bathroom garbage to find a Q-tip. Had to put lids on them. Now she will try to find those twist ties from the electronic wiring behind TVs and bring them for me to throw all day long. She also tries to inconveniently parrot sleep on my shoulder while I'm working. Jesus. Well, she sounds like she's a very loving cat, at least. Some cats are kind of standoffish, and at least you don't have one of those. Does she ever get the little rings from the milk jugs? I used to have a cat that was obsessed with those. When we went to move my parents out of their old house and... okay. Well. When we went to go move my parents out of their old house, we found so many milk jug rings behind the couch. It was ridiculous. Yeah, she is needy. We'll wake you up at 4 a.m. if she is hungry. My cats wake me up at 4 a.m. to get pets. So I understand. Okay, bed. Done. Spawn point. Oh, I guess it's nighttime. That works. I am gonna make this... Just go ahead and put that there. You know what? It's fine for now. I was gonna make it like a bigger doorway. Actually, let's just knock out that doorway. Make it a little bit more roomy in here. Not so closed concept. And then our stairway down to our mines, which we're gonna make some stairs for real fast. Bam. But we have two needy boys here. And they will both wake you up at 4, or they'll wake me up at like any time of the night to get pets and loves. And then they try to, one of them will try to sleep with me, and I'm like, okay, if you're gonna sleep with me, you need to stop kneading. Because I'm trying to sleep, and if you're kneading on me, I can't sleep. We got her as a kid, and she learned fetch by watching the dog. Now she tries to secretly ninja attack on him. She tries to cuddle with him, but he gets nervous and puts up with it. You can tell he is annoyed. Aw. How old is she? Once she gets older, she might come out of a little bit more of that those stages, and like the dog might warm up to her kind of deal. Just be glad they get along enough to be in the same room together. 11 months. Yeah, she's just a baby. Once she hits like 2 or 3, she'll calm down a little bit more, hopefully, and the dog will be a little bit more tolerable of her. There we go. Both our boys are 2 and 4. So our youngest is only 2 years old. He's the needy little baby, though. Well, my 4-year-old is also a needy little baby, honestly, but the 2-year-old is definitely a little bit more of a cuddler, while the 4-year-old is more of a, hey, I want attention, give me attention. Okay, I'm done with your attention now. He's also a jealous dog, so he snouts at her whenever he wants my attention. Aww. Animals are funny. I don't know what we would do in our lives without animals. We'd be very bored. But he plays with her in the living room sometimes. Aw. As long as they get along. You could have 2 animals that just fight nonstop and don't do anything with each other. Like, you never know how a dog and cat's gonna react to each other, especially living in their, like, especially, like, living in the same house. Some dogs really just do not want to deal with cats. I feel like you have to get the cats first in order for the dogs to be okay with cats. Like, if you bring in a puppy, and the puppy doesn't know any different, and the puppy grows up with the cat, the dog will know cats more and be more okay with cats. Otherwise, if you bring a cat into a dog's house, it works out most of the time, but you really have to have the cats first. You know the cats run the house. Dog just lives there. Mike, you still in here? How's your flying going? Oh, kitty name is Winnie. Aww. She is a rare grain diluted tortie. She will get into things just to get your attention or to be fed on her terms, so she gets sprayed a lot. Aww. Aww, Winnie. I like that name. That's so cute. Yeah, I am. Just leveled off for cruise. How long's the flight this time? Like hours or days? Please don't be days. I'm asking for a reason. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. I'm asking how long your flight is for a reason. I promise. Oh, there's Bedrock. -59, we can stop there. Oh, good timing. And we never get the answer we wanted. Oh, we have one extra. Nice. Straight and level flight. About 1 hour, 35 minutes from now. Jesus. I was gonna say I'll get off when you land, but that's a long flight. Where the hell are you going? Florida? Ugh. I still have to make a clip for today, too. I have it picked out, I just haven't made it. OPF. Opalaka? No. I know from INT. You always start in INT. Where's OPF? I recognize the code, I just don't remember where it is. Opalaka. Okay. I got it right? This boy lives, breathes, and shits flying. We just got him well, I just got him a yoke and everything for his actual flying sim so he can fly like he does his actual planes. So he's been playing a lot more flying sim recently, which is fine. I'm glad he is. I know he loves it. It gives me time to do things. Sorry. That was probably a horrible noise. I don't know why I put that piece back. I was about to dig it out anyway. Did you play the Microsoft Flight Sim, or did you play the... Which one are you doing? X-Plane 11? Which one did you use to fly? Like, which game did you use to fly? And why did you stop if you miss it? Or did you used to actually fly a plane? That's always a possibility as well. I got to do a fighter jet sim in San Diego Air and Space Museum. That's cool. Did you ever play any of the, like, flight sim games and all? It kept yelling at me for putting the plane into over G situations. Oh my god. Okay. I have plenty of food. I have some wood. Could make some chests. I think I'm just gonna start the strip mines. I used to take flying lessons as a kid. My favorite was the Cessna 172 Turbo. Okay. Did you get your license at all, or I don't know how far you can get as a kid, honestly. I don't know how. I think you have to be. Don't you have to be 16, 15 to fly? Get like your private or something like that? I did not. I found drugs and booze. Unfortunately, I lost interest. Fair enough. 16 for private. That's unfortunate. I know Mike likes flying a lot. As I said, he lives, breathes, and shits flying. That's like all he does. It's definitely a passion for a lot of people. You have to have a really deep passion for it because you have to spend a lot of money. It's never too late to go back. I don't know if having that kind of past, like, affects what you're able to do for flying at this point in your life, but, I mean, if it's something that you want to do, get back into it, man. You have one life, do what you want to do with it. See, Mike wants me to get my private, or my license as well, at least student. I just want to know how to put the plane on the ground so we can walk away if there's ever an emergency. I don't know how far I'll want to go after that. But with everything they expect you to know these days, you really do have to, like, be able to live, breathe, shit, everything, aviation for your entire life in order to learn it all. It's amazing how thick of a textbook you have to know just to, like, get into it. If it's your passion, I mean, of course it's not going to seem like much, but it's a lot of stuff. Like, just helping Mike study, I'm, like, overwhelmed with how much crap you need to know. That was one thing about Bedrock yesterday, Mike. You couldn't make picks out of Deep Slate. That was annoying. We have a local EAA chapter, and I thought about joining because they do pilots who are certified instructors. Might be a good way to get some flight time in cheaper than flight school. Fair enough. Flight schools are really expensive, or can be. I mean, it's worth looking into if you're interested in doing it. Like I said, you have one life. If you want to do it, you should go for it. Because otherwise you're going to get to the point of, like, being that age where you can't really do anything like that anymore, and you're going to regret not doing it. If it's something that you're passionate about and want to do. And you should never regret not doing something. You should always try to make it a goal in your life to never regret not doing something. The thing that I had trouble with back then as a team was understanding communicating with the towers. That comes in time, bro. Like, I have to, for my job, I have to communicate with pilots on the radio. It's not with the towers or anything like that, but I do get to hear that side of things every once in a while, and it is a different language. You just kind of have to learn the language. But once you do it for a while, it's simple. ATC? No. I just work at an FBO. So I don't do anything crazy, like, with the actual planes. I'm just the fancy cashier at a gas station. A very, very expensive gas station. It's a fun job, but you have to have a passion for aviation, and I mean, it's not that I don't have a passion for it. I don't have a passion for working in it. It's fun talking to the pilots. And it allowed me to meet my husband, so I can't complain too much. Don't know where you guys are, but I live out in Northwest Arizona. I assume that's what you said. Northwest Arizona. Nearest airports are IFP, IGM, and LAS. That's gonna be a Mike thing. I don't know the airport codes as well as I should. I know Arizona a little bit. I've been out there for vacations. We're on the other coast, though. Las Vegas. Yeah. That's the only one I vaguely recognized. That's a pretty popular one. I'm over on the same coast as Nog and Maddie and all. We're all in that same time zone area. One of these days we'll find a diamond. Oh, I need coal. Do I have coal? I didn't bring coal down. That's unfortunate. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go empty my pockets eventually anyway. He and I pretty much have the same type of job, yeah. I'm picking up that he does something in accounting. I don't know anything past that. Honestly, I haven't pushed to ask. If he wants to tell me, he can tell me. I don't know him that well yet. I only met him like, God, has it been a month? I found his stream like a month ago and we just started chatting. But from just some of the conversations I've heard him have on stream, it sounds like he does something in accounting. He works with the expense reimbursement like I do. We use the same sort of systems. Okay. All I know is he works from home, and I'm jealous. I would love to work from home. That would be such a nice, like, gig. Not just because I'm a homebody and I don't like going out and all, but also just because it's, it would allow me to be more with my cats. That would be nice. Watch my cats a little bit more. I had to go on Twitch to actually meet someone else who does the same niche job, right? It's funny how the world works, isn't it? You get attracted to certain streams, you get sucked into the community, and then you find out that that world that was so big 5 minutes ago is actually not as big as you thought it was. It's nice. Like, you just meet people who you connect with. That's one thing I really love about gaming. Like, you just connect with people. Like, I joined a Minecraft server years ago, and I learned a lot about a couple of the people, and I got really close to a lot of the people, and that led into some friendships that still exist today, even not on Minecraft, and just, like, you know, like, you get to connect with people that you wouldn't normally get to connect with just because of gaming and the internet and streaming and everything like that. Like, you make friends that you wouldn't get to, like, even probably have the chance to meet these people on, like, if you're just walking around, if you didn't game. I love how it makes the world that is so large so much smaller. And people say, like, having friends on the internet and not in real life is lonely and all that, and I'm like, exactly the opposite. I have friends that I've had in real life for all of my life, and some friends on the internet are just as close to me as that one person who I've known. Like, I'm 28, I've known her for almost 28 years, just short of 28, landed on 27. Like, I've known her since before I was 1 year old. 1 year old? 1 year old. So it was just one of those things where it was like, you know, you're friends for life and you've grown up together, and she's practically my sister. And I have friends, they'll never be that close to me just because I have had her my entire life. but they are just as good a friend, and I can trust them with my life if I need to. A lot of my friends now I've met online through one way or another, whether, like, Nord, the guy that was in here earlier, I met him on a dating app. That was interesting. It was a really crappy dating app, too. And I think we were both just kind of using it as a joke. And we ended up meeting each other, and he was the only person that I met on that app, and then I deleted my account because I was like, I don't need an app. I don't want to date. I don't want to date people on an app. Years later, downloaded another dating app, found out why I never wanted to use apps. I feel like it's different than friends/fam on social media. It is. It's so much different. Like, friends that you already have, having them on social media, like real life friends that you've met, getting them on social media, is so much different than, like, oh, I met this really awesome person that was streaming and we really connected as people, and that, like, over common interests such as the game that we play. And yeah, now they're on my Facebook, you know, whatever. Like, it's so much different. It's so different. Where's all the diamonds? I keep finding all this redstone crap. I would even take lapis over this right now. But it's so different. Like, you just develop these connections over these little tiny things that you might not be able to tell people about in real life. Like, the people that you've met on the street, you might not want to tell them that you spend hours playing a game based off of blocks, you know, like, or that you spend hours playing survival games or whatever. They might not fully understand it, but the friends that you meet on Twitch or on other social media platforms, those people, you came together because of this random little thing that you do that you might not be able to tell your friends about just because they wouldn't completely understand. Like, my best friend that I was just talking about, she does not understand YouTube and Twitch at all. Like, I've streamed with her before where she was playing the game with me, but she did not understand what was happening. She didn't understand who I was talking to. If I would, like, cut away to talk to my chat or whatever, she was like, who are you talking to? It's not me. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's this random person that decided to open my channel and think that I was entertaining enough to say something or stick around. She was just like, okay. Like, I don't, other than the clips that I've shown her in person, she, honest to God, does not understand what I do on YouTube at all. Diamonds. Diamonds. How many do we got? Do we at least have 3? We at least have 3. Oh, yes, give us 8. Oh, yes, make it rain. Oh, that's an 8er. Oh, that's an 8er. Do we have more than 8? Do we have more than 8? Do we have more than 8? We have 8. I will take 8. I'm gonna chip off the roof real quick. Quack. Just to make sure we don't have more than 8. And that's okay! I'm not disappointed. No, I'm not. Actually, 8 is a great number. I should have stopped at 3 and saved the rest, but 8 will give us a good starting point at least for what we need. Let's just keep them up there. Yay, diamonds! I was hopeful we would find a couple before we stopped today. I'm gonna finish this line and then go back up to the house, and I think that's gonna be where I have to end the stream for right now. I will be streaming later playing Baldur's Gate 3, hopefully, with some friends. And my husband, of course. So that should be interesting. I have a similar experience with the biker community. I had an accident in OCT where I put my bike down and slid my back across. Ooh. When people in the biker community started finding out, they started calling me like crazy to make sure I was okay. Aw. Yeah, see, like, if you have a common interest... Oh, in October. I thought OCT was like a, I don't know, random biker term. I don't know. The coffee's still kicking in, I'm sorry. I should know October, that's my birthday. But I don't. Well, I'm glad you're... I'm assuming you're okay now, so I'm glad you're okay. You're at least alive, and that is a great thing. Hopefully you do not have pain from your accident. But see, that's the great thing about, like, random little communities. If you come together over one interest, you can be completely different people. And it doesn't matter because you at least share some interest of something with another person. And that's enough to, like, connect you. At least a little bit. Yeah, I'm good. Bike was good enough to ride the remaining 200 miles. Jesus, 200 miles. You did say Arizona Desert. You did say Arizona Desert. You live around that area anyway. Were you just like in the middle of bumfuck nowhere? Like, did you just crash in the middle of nowhere? That would suck. That's gonna cause mobs. We'll light that up later. That seems like a later Kaiza issue. Went on a road trip to a friend's cabin for the weekend. We were on our way home. Gotcha. Like I said, I'm glad you're at least okay. Like, that would have sucked if you crashed in the middle of nowhere with no one around and you were not okay. Like, that's how people get into some bad situations right there. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got diamonds, which is nice. We actually can make our first diamond pickaxe, which I think we're going to do here in a second. I'm going to start storing all of this in... We'll store the cobblestone and stuff. At least, no, the cobblestone. Thank you. So what I'll do is I'll do that number. And we don't need as much for cobblestone. We're also going to do that number. Oh, it fits perfectly. How nice. There's a saying, you either go down or you've already been down. It's only a matter of when. That's true. That's very true. Let's make a diamond pick real fast. Nice. Love it. I should have looked at that clock. I got welcome to the club that day. That's fair. Hey, at least that club wasn't the I broke my back on a motorcycle and now I can't walk club. Was I too far down? Was I too far gone? Did my potatoes not grow? Nothing grew, did it? They started to. They definitely started to. They're not there yet. That's okay. We'll get there. I have a couple more minutes before I have to log off. I gotta make my short for YouTube today. I'm challenging myself to... I challenged myself in December to make a video a day. And now I'm challenging myself, now that December is over with, to keep that up. Because I was able to grow pretty decently last year with the huge hiatus for a wedding. So I definitely want to continue growing and getting my channel up there as best as I can. Yes. Grow! Grow food! Grow! When we start getting this all carved out and everything like that, we're gonna have like a little garden inside, I think. I think I might have fractured my elbow because it still hurts a little. Otherwise, I banged up my knee and landed on my side, but bruised my hip because I landed on my 9mm and holster when I rolled onto my back. Ugh. I'm assuming the gun was fine. Those things can take some damage. Gun was okay, yeah. Those things can survive like a bomb. But I'm sure that wasn't comfortable to land on it. I carry because we have rattlesnakes out here. That makes 100% sense, and I think I was the one. I think I said last time to that was I can't imagine trying to shoot a rattlesnake. Like, I'm not a good shot. I've been to the gun range a couple times. I know I'm not a good shot. I will unload an entire clip and probably make a perfect circle around that snake. I'm not a great shot. I've avoided having to go to the gun range for a while. So, we're good. Was slowing down to stop at a gas station, hit sand, and bike slid out at about 30 miles an hour. Hey, at least you weren't going faster. That's always a good thing. Let's make some paper. Shove that in there. And we don't really have enough leather. That's okay. We definitely have enough. Do we have enough to 2 of those? Is it 4 obsidian? I think it's 4 obsidian, isn't it? Yeah, because it's like a T. Yeah, it's a T. Okay. My point is that you have to have... The point is that you have... Coffee, I need you to work with me. My point is that it is good to have communities that back you up. It really is. It's very important to have good communities that back you up. That is 100% truth. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad that you didn't hit that sand going faster and really, like, damaged yourself. You know, if you fractured your elbow and that's the worst that happened, you know, there's... That's not bad, at least. I know it hurts, I know it sucks, but it's not the worst case scenario, at least, and you're okay. You're walking around today, you're living. So, that could have been so much worse, and I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad you're still doing good. You know, you're on it. You can only go up from there, right? But unfortunately, that is the point where I have... Why did I bring a boat down into my mines? Get out of here. But unfortunately, that is where I have to cut off the stream for right now. Like I said, I'll be back on later playing Baldur's Gate 3, hopefully, if my computer allows me. Like when I didn't do my stream, I had a bunch of people messaging me asking what I was gonna do with my first stream. Yeah, no, like I'm looking forward to your first stream. I'm pretty sure I follow you. I'm gonna have to go double check. I'm pretty sure I did. Thanks for the kind words, of course. Like, it's important for me that you're okay. That is the most important part of that whole story. I don't like hearing that people got hurt. So, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad that you're still walking around. You're gonna make that first stream. It's gonna be great. You're gonna have a good followship. You're gonna do fine. You said Saturday, I think, was when you said your next attempt for a first stream's gonna be. I'm gonna attempt to catch at least a little bit of it. I know Nog will be in there. I know Maddie will be in there. That makes you awesome. Don't lose that about yourself. Thank you. I appreciate that. I genuinely care about people. And sometimes it sucks. Sometimes that is the downfall of being me, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off stream. Hopefully I see you a little bit later today when I do Baldur's Gate 3. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you everybody else for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye!